Hello ladies and gentlemen, Brian Love playing Wookie Cookie here again with another video. This is going to be my first ever video response to a video by BuzzFeed called 36 Questions Women Have for Men. And I want to give a quick shout out to Ryan from the Gamers of Serenity. I'll link his channel down below for providing me with this new software that he told me about. So be sure to throw him some love. I'll link his channel. And yeah, let's take a look at this video. And from what I've already watched it, but here's going to be my response, and from the looks of it, these people are feminists, and one of my favorite hobbies is to absolutely tear apart the logic of feminazis, so let's go.
How does it feel to be the same sex as Donald Trump?
How does it feel? Well, it feels absolutely fine to me because I'm not that person. You can't just say, how does it feel to be the same gender or sex as yada yada. You can't just compare somebody to somebody else based on gender and sex. That's like if I said, how does it feel to be the same gender as Elizabeth Volkenrath, who was a Nazi, who was responsible for the deaths of hundreds of people at a concentration camp. I can sit here and compare you to a bunch of terrible women, but at the same time I can also compare myself to good men if we're comparing ourselves to other gendered people. I could sit here and say, well, I'm the same gender as Bernie Sanders. I'm the same gender as Gandhi. Same gender as Martin Luther King. Same gender as Jesus. Assuming he was real. I don't want to spark a whole other debate in the comment section. So that's a very stupid thing to sit here and say that, like, oh my god, you fucking people.
Do you hate rom-coms? Or do you just feel like you need to hate them?
I hate them because they suck balls. Why would I sit there and laugh at a couple on the screen when I could be having my own fun time with somebody I'm with in real life? Like, seriously, I'm not just gonna sit there with somebody and be like, haha, look what that couple's doing on TV. No, that's stupid. So I hate them because they suck balls, and I do feel like I need to hate them because they suck balls.
Everybody likes The Notebook. Everybody likes Beyonce. It's just a fact.
I don't like The Notebook, and I don't like Beyonce. What do you know?
Why do you make women sit around and talk about men in movies?
When have I, let alone any other man, made a woman sit there and talk about a man in a movie? When has that ever happened in history? What the fuck?
When y'all easily just sit around and talk about boobs for hours.
When have I or any other man sat there for hours talking about boobs? Okay, maybe for like a minute, but hours? Again, what the fuck?
Talk about boobs for hours.
Why do you automatically assume that you won't like TV or movies that star a female lead?
Why?
I've never assumed I wasn't gonna like a movie based on what gender the protagonist was. You're pulling your info squarely out of your ass.
Why are you surprised when women are funny?
I'm not surprised when they're funny.
I'm probably funnier than you.
Good for you.
Why do you think that we're obsessed with you when we hook up?
No one thinks that.
9 times out of 10, I just want you to leave too. I'm busy. I got shit to do.
Now, calm down there, king shit. Okay, if you have stuff to do, that's fine. Wait until you don't have work or school or anything, like in my case. Make sure you're all cool before you invite somebody over to your house. Don't just be like, okay, yeah, I gotta go, I'm busy. Jesus, king shit.
Why can't I sleep with as many people as I want to without being judged? When men do it, they're congratulated.
Why?
Now you see, a key that opens a lot of locks is a master key. A lock that gets opened by a lot of keys? That's just a shitty lock. All jokes aside though, well, when you look at it, statistically speaking, it is easier for a woman to have sex than it is a man. So it's not really an achievement if a woman manages to have sex because it's easier. But if a man has sex, then you actually have to work for it, and you gotta be the gentleman, all that stuff. That's just my opinion based on it, so I got nothing for you based on that other than it's easier for you guys, so you're not really as congratulated.
Why do you consider a woman a tease if she doesn't sleep with you after 3 dates, but a slut if she sleeps with you on the first date?
Try sleeping with him on the second day then.
In what world does no mean yes?
No.
Rapist, do not mistake no for yes. They simply don't give a fuck about you saying no. When somebody robs you, you say, "Don't rob me," they're not gonna go, "Wait, they said don't rob me, but I'm mixing that with rob me." No! They're still going to do what's bad. They don't mix up the answers. They just go, "Oh, this person doesn't want me to do it. Fuck their opinion, I'm going to do a bad thing." Just like somebody said, "Don't make this video," and you went, "Yeah, I'm gonna make it."
No means no.
Why?
I took that advice when people told you not to make this video.
Means no.
Why do you say that women are too emotional to be leaders?
Then justify catcalling by saying men just can't control themselves.
Why?
Because statistically speaking, women are very emotional, which is natural, just like men get aroused by women, which is natural. Also, I've never seen anybody justify catcalling by saying they can't really help it.
Why do you think that just because you're nice to me, I owe you my body?
Wait, so holding the door is not worthy of a BJ?
Why would you ever send an unsolicited dick pic?
Personally, I wouldn't, but I would imagine if somebody does that, it's because they just want to send a picture of their dick? I don't know.
How do you feel like it's okay to harass women or make offensive comments about women, but when somebody does it to your sister, it's not okay?
I don't think it's okay to make harassing comments towards anyone, but to make the comparison between other women and my sister, fuck my sister, she's her own person.
How does it feel to interrupt?
Very good, because your points are garbage.
Why do you have to sit with your legs so wide open?
I get that you have balls, but I don't stand around with my arms wide open to make room for my boobs.
You don't keep your arms wide open because they're located on your chest and your arms are to your side. But when you sit down, your legs and balls are in the same general line of area, so they're bound to be kind of crushed when you sit. But your arms and that's like saying I don't stretch my legs with my nose on my face.
Why are women perceived as the weaker sex? Even though we literally birth you, like watermelons through like this.
Because again, statistically speaking, statistics, facts, feminist kryptonite says that men are generally stronger. Well, of course, there are some women who are stronger than some men, but statistically speaking, men are predominantly stronger. Not just physically, but sometimes mentally. Which again is fine, that's all natural. And then, of course, you jump to the automatic giving birth backup that feminists would give for women being stronger. And yes, that's probably stronger, but let's just say I've probably taken shits worse than giving birth.
Why is it so bad to show your emotions?
It means you're human.
Because showing emotion is for cowards and pussies.
Why are you always trying to prove your masculinity to me?
Bitch, I ain't trying to prove nothing.
Why the f isn't it ladylike to cuss? When did words get gendered?
Why?
It's not unladylike to swear. I fucking swear all the fucking time, and I'm a huge gentleman, so shut the fuck up, you fucking fuck.
Why is it your first instinct to doubt women who have been sexually violated or raped?
Why?
Our first instinct is not to doubt women who have been raped. It's so for some people to doubt women who say they've been raped, because when you look at the past, there's been how many cases of false accusations of sexual assault that have resulted in people going to jail for a long time because they felt they had to lie? Look, we don't doubt people who've been raped. We doubt people who have the possibility of lying about such a thing.
Why do you assume a woman's angry because she's on her period?
Why
Because women get angry on their period?
do you think women that wear makeup are false advertising? We can say the same thing about your dick size.
Look, I'm not going to get into the whole looks versus personality debate about, when you're with someone, but when you put on makeup and pretend to be more attractive than you really are, technically that kind of is false advertising. I honestly don't care about that. But what I'm really concerned about is the whole dick size thing. How could you pretend how big your dick is with makeup?
Why isn't it weird that there's a bunch of old white men sitting in a room making legislation about what I can and can't do with my body?
Old men deciding what you can do with your body? Weird. The fact that you voted them in? Even weirder.
Do you have a coochie?
Why are straight
No. That's stupid. No, shut the fuck up.
Why are straight guys so obsessed with lesbians?
You know what's better than one hot chick? Two hot chicks.
How does it feel to get kicked in the balls?
Oh, it just feels amazing.
Do you ever get tired of trying to be manly all the time?
I never get tired of being manly. Being tired's for pussies.
Why are you so afraid of gender equality?
Why
But I'm not. You pulled that out of your ass.
do I deserve to be paid less than you?
Maybe because bosses and managers feel like men do better work. I don't know. You're probably getting paid to do this shitty video, so I don't see why you're complaining.
In what world does 77 cents equal $1?
Our world, apparently.
In what world does 68 cents equal $1?
Already answered.
Why are you intimidated by a woman who makes more money than you? That's awesome! More money!
Why are
I'm not intimidated by a woman that makes more money than me. But it's kind of funny that you bring up more money as an excuse for why a woman is good for making more money than men, but your previous point was literally about how men make more money. Can't that be answered with more money?
Why are opinionated women seen as bitches?
Because your opinions have been shitty and your bitches.
When opinionated men are seen as bosses.
Because my opinion is awesome and I'm a boss.
Why aren't you speaking up when you hear your male friends behind closed doors make jokes that are offensive to women?
Hey, are you making offensive jokes to women? That's not allowed. You're not allowed to make jokes. Even if they're not true and they're just jokes for humorous purposes. How dare you have freedom of speech and make jokes? I love being an SJW.
Why are you so afraid of recognizing your own privilege? Doesn't mean you're a bad person. Just recognize it and do something about it.
Congratulations, you failed to make one logical point as to why we're more privileged than women. So, good. So that was it, guys. That's my response to 36 questions for men from women, or women have for men. My apologies. That's how much I care about the video. But I'll leave both Ranch channel and this video in the description down below. I apologize about my hair. My hair is screwed today, but just focus on my shirt. Free hugs. And this has been Riley the Flame Wookie Cookie. I'll catch you guys next time.